So we have some more news regarding the Gengar Day. This is going to be music to a lot of your ears because I know people wanted shadowclaw, the legacy move, to come back because it's fantastic on Gengar. Not just because it's legacy, but it's just very good. Now, check it out. It's going to be getting Lick. They have a typo. It says it's a dark type, but it's actually ghost type Lick. And apparently it's going to be a little bit better than Shadowclaw. We're going to look into that at the Go Hub just in a second here. So let's see what they have to say. Trainers, we're seeing something psychic in Gengar's future. Any Gengar that you catch during the special raid challenge on November 3rd will feature the exclusive combo of the ghost type fast attack Lick and the psychic type charge attack Psychic. So that is pretty neat. Now, if you're thinking Psychic's not that good, yeah, you know, you're probably going to be better off with Shadow Ball for sure. But let's think of it like this. If you have Lick to charge it up extremely quick and you're in a PvP match and they bust out their fighting type, Gengar is 4 times resisting fighting and Psychic is super effective. So it kind of works. It kind of balances out. It's an old school kind of thing. Gen 1. Somebody made that comment in my last video. They're saying, I don't understand what the big deal is. Now that I think of it like that, that's a good way to think of it, because you should be positive about it, because no matter what they do, people are probably still going to complain. So, nonetheless, you're going to get the shiny Gengar, a Psychic move on it, and Lick. If you don't want Psychic, you can just TM it. I would hope so, because if you had to just stick with it, that'd be, but I'm sure you can probably TM it. Now, this is going to be a big game changer, guys. So make sure you start walking your Gengars or getting ready for this however you need to, because it's going to be amazing. I don't know if you can solo this thing. I'm going to give it a shot, see how much damage I can do. But we're going to be going around with a group of people, tanking it out just like we did on Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno Day. And just trying to find as many shinies as we possibly can, because Lick, that's an amazing move. So I highly recommend you get out there to try to get one of these, because this is going to be quite amazing. Now let's go over to Go Hub and check out their article on this to see how well it performs over Shadowclaw, because wow, it's amazing. They really pulled a stunt, and I like how they did that. They didn't just put Shadowclaw out there for everybody, for the people who worked to get it. No, they did something better. They gave it Lick and just bypassed everything else. And oh my goodness, I have a friend who, you know who you are, man. He maxed out, I think, 12 or powered up almost 12 Gengars with Shadowclaw. Well, it's a new day. It's a new Lick. Okay, let's go over to Go Hub. Hey, I will leave a link in the description so you can check out the full article for yourself, because it has all the information you're going to need to know about the Lick and Psychic move. Now, they go on to say you're probably better off TMing it to Shadow Ball. Just, you know, for sure, I agree. Now, let's go ahead and look at their chart, because this is where it gets very interesting. Because it does outperform. So everything you're going to see over here, you see Shadow Ball at the top, to the right. Now, let's go over to see what quick move it recommends for the #1 spot. That's going to be Lick, and then Shadow Claw. Isn't that something? Now, what am I feeling? Am I like, oh, am I grabbing my face like, I can't believe I powered up all those other ones? No. You know how it goes. Once you power up something and you use them for a specific situation, like I've been doing with my Gengars all the time, they got so much usability. They've served their purpose, and they're going to continue to serve their purpose. Shadow Claw is still good. As far as the damage, let's go ahead and look. It's not even that much far behind Lick. Lick is a little bit better, but my Shadow Claws are still great. So if you powered up a bunch of those legacy Shadow Claws, don't worry, Lick is going to be amazing. It's just going to be an opportunity for you to get a shiny Lick and a Gengar that's going to be able to perform quite amazing with a new move to test out, which should be excellent. I'm, fairly excited for this, because Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at my Shadowclaw Pokemon. Of course, I have my 6 Gengars at the top that are maxed out, that I use all the time, which I highly wish we can see the wins. I've been suggesting this for some time, if we can just possibly get the wins, the losses. I mean, not necessarily even the losses, just the wins, and how many battles they've been in at the bottom, included with the kilometers. That would be great. It's probably going to be implemented in the future. So here is one of my failed trades for his Shadowclaw. The Ivy's just tanked. Let's go ahead and look at that. Not great. Defense. Alright, so it's just like, man. Alright, and I do believe that was a 2016. It wasn't during the period where they said it's a guarantee or anything. It's just from 2016. So those are right there. And then we have another shadowclaw that was failed, and then the rest of them here, including Typhlosion. So yes, that is going to be getting an exclusive Community Day with the move, probably Blast Burn or Eruption. More than likely it's going to be Blast Burn. But anyways, it does have Shadowclaw, which is kind of unique. So yeah, it has nothing to do with this situation. But there you go. Just wanted to show you my Gengars there and bring you this bit of news, because you don't want to miss this, guys. Those are going to be your best counters right there. And people were saying that I read the Go Hubs counters wrong, that Mewtwo was first and not Gengar. Well, whatever you have to do, just switch them around. Mewtwo first, Gengar. Either way, you want to pick one of these Pokemon, and if you have more of one of them, just use multiple of those. Alright, so we're going to look at some Spiritomb going up against Giratina with a group, of course. Now it is going to be Dark and Ghost, so it's not going to be taking super effective damage from Giratina whatsoever. On the other hand, Giratina is going to be weak to all of Spiritomb's moves. So just fun to use. Not like it's doing a lot of damage, just gonna mess around here. But after this, we're going to be looking at some random excellent throw catches, and I'm going to just give you a few pointers, because I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there for you to catch them. Just a few tips, like exactly when to throw the ball and how I throw it. So with that said, as soon as this is done, we'll go ahead and talk about that. So are you guys excited for the Gengar Community Day? Well, I don't think you can call it Community Day, just a Gengar Raid Day, because I am. It's going to be amazing. Like I said, I'm just excited to try to solo it. It seems possible, right? With the all Confusion and Shadow Ball Mewtwo team, should be able to do it. Maybe if you faint with your Mewtwo team, you can go in there with all Shadowclaw, Shadow Ball Gengars too. And I'm not talking about weather boost either, so no windy weather. But I mean, if you have that, then more power to you. So when you're going to want to throw this is when he kind of like steps down. After that, you're good to go. I can go super in depth, but it depends on how your throw style is. I let go about where the Spiritomb top of its head is. So if that's going to give you any idea, I can actually let go about 2 inches above where my screen recorder icon is, and I can still manage to hit an excellent. It all really depends on your throw style. So what you really need to pay attention to is when it comes down, and then that's when you want to throw your ball, when it's kind of lifting its head back up, because this is a tricky one. Its attack animation is kind of quick after it's done, and it'll spam another one. By the time your ball hits the Giratina or attempts to try to catch it, it's just going to bounce off because it did another attack animation. So once you get that down, practice a few times, you'll understand, and then you'll see how to hit the excellent throws. Other than that, sorry guys, I'm not going to go too in depth about how to catch it with an excellent throw, because everybody kind of throws a little differently. You just need to know exactly when to throw the ball after the attack animation. We'll look at a few more here after this. And with that said, trainers, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and give this video a like if it helped you out or you enjoyed the content. I'll be catching you all later with some more videos. Take care.